Omaha Beach. No, it's a misunderstanding, actually. The way you're stating it, that's not the way it happened. What happened was, like I say, the black people. What they do is I think they use like this. There's this weird stuff because they get all jacked up on something. I think methamphetamine, like around year 900 or 1200, 1100, they start using this stuff. It's like meth, but it's like meth and a hallucinogen or something. So they hallucinate and they're hopped up on something. I think there's a little bit of that. That's another thing that's missing is that you don't understand that they're using this hallucinogen that's a stimulant and it makes them hallucinate. So they're like crazy. They're like really fast and like crazy. Like they just like like that. And they're black. Like jet black. And like I say, they have a color card and they'll hold it up to you. And there's films of this. They'll hold it up to a person, and if you're not one of these two colors, which is black and mostly black, then you're dead. You're either dead or enslaved. So that's what they did. Anyway, what happened was basically there's a bunch of we were trying to move out all the women and children because they just raped the women and children or kill them. They have no regard for life. To them, if you're not black or mostly black, then you are impure and basically should be killed as far as they're concerned. Anyway, so and basically they're slaves. That's how they feel. Anyway, so basically we're moving up. I forget if they take the whole place or not, but basically we're going to try and get the people out. So we have these ships coming like this, right? Because we're coming from America. And I think the defenses on the beach, we take them, or there's 4 landing parties. And what the ships are going to do is they're going to come in, they're going to anchor, and basically we have boats which are going to ferry people from the beach onto the ships. And from the beach onto the ships. Like all of Europe, we're trying to evacuate Europe. So like when they say this is going to take that beach, that group's going to take that beach, that group's going to take that beach, that group's going to take that beach. What that is we have people coming to us. And there's this other army which is following behind them, pushing them. Our people are like and falling back. It's a running war. It's full on. Like if those black people get to our people, we're dead. Or worse. They like to torture people. So basically our troops, our tanks are backing up towards the beach. And when it says this group that's going to take that beach, they're going to take and hold that beach. Basically, and also I think we have to protect from air power and all that other stuff. It's nightmarish. It's absolute nightmarish. Anyway, so we're backing up towards the beach. We have civilians. We have a bunch of civilians. Civilians are just moving towards the beach, and they're going to meet the landing party there. And when they meet the landing party there, we're going to start moving them to the ships. And because anybody that's not black or mostly black is dead or enslaved. So the ships come in, and for every one ship, there's like a whole bunch of other ships. So they come in, and we have landing craft ferrying people from the beach to the ship, from the beach to the ship, from the beach to the ship. And those teams are like, and looking around, and we have landing craft and tanks and stuff like that. And there's other tanks that are going to be backing up, and they're going to fall back to a certain spot, and then they're going to hold while everyone gets off onto the ships. And we have to move like 500,000 people or 150,000 people to the ships, basically. Have you ever moved 500,000 people? Do you know what moving 500,000 people is like? Like I say, they've been basically we know that if you're in over there, the blacks are going to kill you, pretty much. So we're moving people to these ships, trying to get them out of there. Anyway, this is the way it actually is. What they stated as is false. That's wrong. We weren't taking the beach. We were retreating to the beach. We were retreating to the beach, and then those landing parties were going to ferry people from the beach to the ship. And if we can, I mean, basically just women and children.